Hello, Art Institute. I'm Stephen Sides.
And I'm Rizza McClain. Welcome to The Exchange.
This week, we'll recap some of the events that have been happening around the school, and I'll give you your 7-day forecast.
But first, we all know that when we've completed our studies here at the Art Institute, we present our body of work to the public at the Portfolio Show. But if you have ever wondered what it takes to get ready for it, well, we got a chance to take a look at last quarter's Portfolio Show and see firsthand how one instructor prepares the students for the big day.
My name is Drew Kinney. I teach in the Web Design Interactive Media department. I teach basically all of the web-specific classes in the program, from intro to scripting through Portfolio, which is what all these people are doing here today. The Portfolio is a culmination of everything the students have done from the first day that they were here until the day that they leave. And so it does several things. It solidifies for them a lot of concepts and avenues of topic that we've been talking about for years. And so the students will create multiple pieces. There is a whole print side, there is an interactive side. Well, you know, the thing that makes a good portfolio is saying, I want to make a statement with what I create, and taking the opportunity to really design something novel and unique. Each department gives out a Best Portfolio Award. Some departments, we do something different in here than the other departments do. The other departments will give out a separate award for certificate, associate, and bachelor students, or associate and bachelor students, depending on what program it is, whether they have a certificate program or not. We don't differentiate, because one of the things that I ultimately think about it is, I think if you say you're competing for the certificate award, or you're competing for the associate award, or you're competing for the bachelor award, you're helping them pigeonhole themselves before they've even gotten into the business. You know, honestly, in 10 years, wow, the technology is going to be different. You know, honestly, so I've been here for 8.5 years, and in the time that I've been here, we've made radical changes in just the way that we build interactive things. It's so much different than it was 8.5 years ago. And so 10 years from now, I can imagine it's going to be radically different yet.
Well, it's good to see what it takes to get prepared for the Public Portfolio Show. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at the events happening around AI when the Exchange returns.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you give us directions? I think we're lost.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some of the events taking place around the school. This week was Career Services Week, and the Career Services Department hosted several events to prepare us to enter the workplace. This week featured a resume cafe, a freelance workshop, and a job fair. If you missed out on some of the events, don't worry. The Career Services Department has Career Services Week every quarter, and you can visit with the advisors anytime throughout the quarter.
The Halloween costume contest was on Friday. Prizes for the scariest and most creative costumes were given out. The contest was held in the student lounge, where there was cookie decorating and refreshments available. The winners of the student housing door decoration contest will also be announced.
Find out about new short-term spring 2010 study abroad trips to South America, Japan, Germany, and Italy at one of the series of information meetings. The next meetings will be held at November 2nd and 3rd in Artisan. Watch for bulletin boards for information.
Okay, guys, up next, we'll wrap things up with Stephen as he gives us the 7-day forecast. See you after the break.
Now, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. On Monday, it's going to be sunny. We have a high of 64 and a low of 41. Tuesday, still sunny, but it's going to be a little chilly with a high of 63 and a low of 38. On Wednesday, we have a high of 61, and on Thursday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 62. On Friday and Saturday, we can expect some rain with a high of 63 on Friday and a high of 65 on Saturday. Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 69 and a low of 48. That's your 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Stephen. Well, that does it for our show this week. Be sure to join us again next week. Until then, I'm Rizzo McClain.
And I'm Stephen Side. See you next week on The Exchange.